You're standing on the shore, board in hand, perfect small waves peeling. And yet, you feel the fear rising. Breath short, chest tight. A voice inside saying, "Don't go." Welcome to the deeply human, not often talked about reality of surfing with anxiety. Welcome to the Wipeout Weekly, the daily podcast for beginners, wannabe surfers, and seasoned wipeout enthusiasts. No hype, no filler, just the highs, lows, and honest truth about learning to surf and finding your place in surf culture. I'm your host, Suze Wilson. Let's go out. It can happen. Having a full-blown anxiety attack paddling out alone, hyperventilating, tears, nausea, you name it. Despite calm conditions and being generally not an anxious person. Why? There are different triggers. The most common one is feeling unsafe when surfing alone. Imagine that you've learned to surf in a safe, controlled environment. Surf instructors always on hand. And now you venture out on your own and panic ensues. Even if you're a confident swimmer, being alone in the ocean can feel extremely overwhelming. If you can, surf in front of lifeguards. Bring a buddy. Or link up with women's surf groups like ours. And don't pressure yourself to charge. Start slow. Sit on your board. Breathe. Fear of judgment is a total mood killer and anxiety inducer. One surfer said, "I felt like everyone was watching me and wondering what I was doing out there." Another shared, "I get more anxious in the water than I do socially on land." You see, this one hits especially hard for women and older beginners. The truth is, no one's probably watching. But the fear, it's real. Here what helps. Talk to someone in the lineup. Smile, nod, say, "Hey." Familiarity chips away at that anxiety. And remind yourself, you belong out there. Next, overwhelm from the conditions. This happens to me regularly, but short of panic. I know the waves are manageable, but I'm still freaked out. I won't go past the whitewater. Anxiety doesn't care if it's free foot and glassy. Sometimes just being out there triggers the freeze response. What helps? Wait for a lull, stick to the whitewater, and if you need to, ditch the board and just swim. You're still in the ocean. You're still progressing. It's all good. Then there's imposter syndrome. When I'm reading some of the comments of the girls who shared what they're dealing with, I get so sad. Listen, I felt like I didn't belong, like I was taking up space I didn't deserve. Or, surfing is gate-kept harder than any other sport I've tried. That feeling shows up a lot, especially in crowded or more advanced lineups. But listen, everyone, and I repeat, everyone, was a cook once. Your presence in the water is valid. You don't need to earn it. And every session you paddle out, you're adding to your progress. So don't downplay that. A bad experience in the lineup can ruin surfing for you. Someone says something, makes a flipping comment, and they think nothing about it. And you end up replaying this in your head for weeks to come. Don't you dare give in. And finally, not enough people talk about this. You hear comments like, "Even just knowing I'm not alone helps. Why is this so common but so under-discussed?" I don't know. Honestly, the threads on this are full of empathy and shared experience. You're not weird. You're not weak. You're human. Let me share some of the best advice from real surfers who've been through it. If you're at a surf camp and that happens, tell your instructor. They want to know. It helps them help you. You can use anti-anxiety tools. Breath work, yoga, EFT tapping. I know it might sound woo, but people swear by them. You can practice positive self-talk. One surfaces wee every time she goes over a wave, just to remind herself that this is supposed to be fun. And treat the whitewash like your safe zone. Still surfing, still stoked, less pressure. Don't surf alone if you can help it. Find a surf buddy or a crew. It makes all the difference. I know. And maybe most importantly, honor your gut. One girl said her panic attacks started showing up during sessions. Turns out there were short sightings around, so maybe your body knows something your brain hasn't clocked yet. Here's what I leave you with. Confidence comes from knowing you'll be okay no matter what happens. And that's the point, isn't it? It's all about the fun. Just have fun. You're not broken if the ocean triggers your anxiety. You're brave for paddling out anyway. And that's all for today. Check out the Wipe Weekly for our free newsletter, more stories and ways to connect with us. Thanks for listening. See you tomorrow for more of the Wipe Weekly.